Welcome back to the channel once again. As always, it's your favorite cinematographer here, But please, if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And if you're returning, I'll just settle for like maybe a comment, maybe both. Guys, we are back. We are so freaking back. Okay, shaky, maybe. So there's a lot that I need to catch you guys up on, and I did take a whole month off, which is crazy because my last video is I took a month off vlogging. But anyway, point is I took another month off because there's a lot that I was thinking about and quite a bit that I have to update you guys on. But before we get into all of that, we're going to do two things. One, go over some of the stuff that I tried to vlog over the last couple, 2 months. And then get into this year. So this year, honestly, is going to be very, very, very big, but also very challenging because unfortunately, I've decided to just exert myself a little bit more. We'll get into the hows and why. But first things first. One, your boy's in third year. Hashtag final year. You know what I'm saying? So that's really exciting, but does present a lot more challenges. And right now, funny enough, I'm actually watching a podcast episode with Michelle Obama and Josh Johnson, one of my new favorite comedians right now. That's been really interesting. Maybe I'll link it down below or just check it out. Y'all can see the screen back there. But anyway, before we really get into the meat and potatoes of this here vlog, I have to hop on a call right now on Zoom and then have lunch. But afterwards, we have quite a bit to talk about. I just got out of the kickoff call, went a lot longer than expected, but I have a few things to sort out, and then I don't know. Damn, I actually have to go to school. Okay, so I have to go to school, meet up with the crew member, discuss like the cine treatment before the official meeting tomorrow, I think. And then I suppose I still have to get references when I get back, and there are a couple other emails I need to get through. Again, I'm gonna address this a little bit later because a lot's happening at the same time right now. But we'll get into it. But anyway, just got off the kickoff call over there, and yeah, let's finish this day. Not even get it started. Let's finish this day. So turns out I lied. I thought I was gonna be at school in and out 2 minutes, and then I'm done. But that happens to not be the case. It ended up taking a lot longer than I thought, or at least wanted to. And yeah, we're back here. So anyway, let's start with announcements, right? First things first, again, you boys in third year. And something great happens, but it also comes with like a much heavier weight load. So it kind of doesn't feel that way. Yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. And then in other great news, I am part of a fellowship. I got accepted into a fellowship for filmmakers. I'll just show you what it is. And yeah, that's crazy how that happened, because I think I applied for it around October, November, somewhere there. And they were silent for like the entire time. And then in Jan, that's where things started rolling. And here we are. So, woo! Fun times. But now, somehow, I have to find a way to balance being a fellow as well as being in third year, which obviously being in third year takes priority, but I don't know. I think we can do both. We should probably be able to do both. That's my thinking. But yeah, so that's what's happening right now. So really exciting time right now. But I also do feel like it's gonna be one of those years where time management is going to be put to the test, right? Even just my own energy levels, right? Because so far in the first 3 weeks of school, I cap you not, it's just been a 5 to 5, right? Because technically it should be a 9 to 5, but then I go to the gym at 5 a.m. So really, it's actually a 4 to 5, like a 13-hour day, a week that is, right? But it's actually much longer than that. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna handle all of that. And also, third year is a the third year is very time consuming right now. Um, Mainly because so much is happening all at once and the stakes are all the way up there. So I feel like maybe after maybe like week 5 or week 6, maybe things will kind of start to taper down because at least around those times, that's when a lot of things that need to be submitted have been submitted. But there's a caveat though, because with third year, it's semesterized and no longer like a term by term thing. So when we should be going into the holidays for term 1, that's actually when we're going to start shooting. And then term 2 is basically the post production period, as well as technically getting into the what's this second half, which is going to be pre-production for grad film, which will be term 3 and 4. So I'm just curious to see how, like, a lot of the workload is going to ebb and flow. But on the other hand, I may or may not get to shoot on the Ari later on in the year. But that's a conversation for a different time because the department is looking at getting new cameras or different cameras. But I really gotta get my hands on that Ari though. I gotta. Ooh. But yeah, so in any case, right now, as part of my impeccable time management, I'm just trying to clear my desk of all projects that are still sort of lingering in the background, just so that I can fully focus on this week and this production that we have to basically sort out. So with this term, we have to do an experimental film actually. So I'm outcoming as a cine this term. So I have to basically get my treatment in order, shot lists, all of that stuff. And we're going to have our first aesthetics and media meeting, I think tomorrow or Thursday, somewhere there. I'm still yet to double check. And somehow, amidst all of that, still live life and give you guys these vlogs. But yeah, a lot's going to be happening. I think it's going to be a great season. Well, this entire year, I think it's going to be a really great season for me. Just curious to see how it's going to look, how it's going to pan out. I think one of the most exciting or fascinating parts of this little series of mine, the Film School Diaries, has just been the ability to sort of document this chapter of life, because I don't think I've actually consistently, as far as I could though, consistently documented my life like that, or at least in that capacity. So more than just trying to keep up with uploads, if I can just try to document as much as I possibly can, I think it's going to be really fun to look back on when I'm done with film school, and possibly further down my career. And yeah, but anyway, let me get some work done. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is a Tuesday. It's the 24th of Feb. It is currently 7:44, which means I'm technically just under an hour from my bedtime. But as you can imagine, I haven't been sleeping on time. And then the other crazy announcement is over the holidays, my phone, my screen, look at that. Terrible, 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 terrible. Absolutely got smashed. Nothing funny here. Yeah, so I should be getting this fixed hopefully this weekend. We'll see how that's going to work. And then on another note, totally unrelated, I want to get another camera because right now I'm back to using this camera, but then I remembered why I stopped using it, and I basically lost like the cold shoe mount for this mic, so I have to hold it, and that's kind of annoying. But also, the ZVE1's battery in 4K isn't the best. I think it was made too early, like before 4K really, really became a thing. So they were like, yeah, you can have a few minutes of 4K, but you can't shoot with it like for 4 hours or something. So I'm thinking about getting the DJI Osmo, but also I don't know if I really like their colors like that. But we'll see. I might though. I really might. But yeah, anyway, let's get this week, I don't know, not started, but let's continue this week.
you so easily. Never been wrong. You understand. I don't got to do it away. Got me high, so I understand. But I break you so easily. Never been wrong. You understand. I don't got to do.
What up, what up? The boy is back. Guys, my phone is back. We're fixed. We're ready to vlog. Guys, it's week 4. We missed out on a lot. Actually, it's week 5. We missed out on a lot, but I'm gonna catch you up somewhere within this here vlog. But first things first, I gotta head to campus, gotta troubleshoot a few things. Something's wrong with our sound. And then I have to go for a location scout at 11. Currently, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get it.
I just saw my heart back. Broken hearted, say no right away. Trying to find demons. Never saw a last night by my
So the boy is absolutely fried right now. I just came back from Pick and Pay. I had to get a couple supplies, and now I'm heading to the gym. I'm gonna hit the sauna, or maybe the steam room. I don't know, but yeah, I gotta really get the tension off. The gym was really hectic today. Last week was insane. There was barely any sleep, and I feel like my body's just like really tense right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit the sauna and then get started with my research assignment. Top of the morning, Ergs. My alarm didn't ring. So ever since I had like my phone start tweaking, I ended up buying this, an alarm clock. Let me tell you something. When it comes to waking you up, this thing will never fail you. And I just forgot to switch it back on last night. Needless to say, I lost a perfect week this week after starting off on such a high note. So right now I'm just catching up on last week tonight, and then I'm gonna do the dishes, make coffee, and use this extra time to just start my research assignment. I do have to go location scouting again today, and I have an afternoon class, so busy time to be me. So, here's what's crazy about doing research this year, right? Now, granted, I have never gotten a bad mark for research. However, I will not let that delude me into a false sense of security, mainly because the way that the third year is structured, first term's research is worth 40%, second term, 10%, third term, 40 again, fourth term, 10%. So in theory, I could just make it a point to just pass term 1 and 3, and it could probably be okay. But obviously, me being me, I'm gonna try and ace all of them. But it's way more stricter this time around. So luckily, our research lecturer did upload a template or like a mock of somebody else's research thing that I hope did very well. So I'm gonna go through that and then start mine. But we gotta lock in, guys. How these guys expect us to like focus so much on research and the other discipline stuff at the same damn time? I just feel like either or should get their own term. That's just me. Okay, so I'm running a little bit late. I'm not technically. So I like to get to school early, particularly for color grading class, which is what I have right now, so that I can get the best seat in the house. So what am I forgetting? Am I forgetting nothing? Nope. All right. Yeah, let's get the last class of the day done. I did start my research assignment and caught up with some editing. Then I had a call with SSP, the fellowship that I'm part of. So a pretty successful day. Let's wrap it up.
Keep in mind is the concept of memory association. If somebody goes in system one and they start becoming confused and not understanding anything for more than 3 seconds, system two automatically kicks in.
Tell me why this dude has finished all of those clips to this reference, and I only have one complete, almost. What the hell? What the Woo! So I just finished the last class of the day, heading back home now. Hungry as hell. And I have quite a bit to practice for grading and finish my research assignment, amongst other things. So the time is currently 10 p.m. I just finished editing this video, and yeah, hopefully it should be done, but I'm gonna call it a night right now. And I noticed something very interesting. My Wi-Fi speed seems very slow lately. And funny enough, this is it at its fastest because I just restarted my router. Before, my download speed was around like 18 Mbps, and I was like, there's no way that's what I pay for. All right, let's get it again, guys. It's a Wednesday morning, feeling juiced up, feeling absolutely energetic. I have a research class and a location recce for our final shoot. So, pretty jam-packed day. Guys, if I can just finish my research today, that'd be so nice. I need to turn the slide off. And yeah, guys, I think the crazy thing about DPP week is it's so anticlimactic, right? Because you spend the better part of the first 5 weeks of the term, like, prepping for your DPPs and assignments and comp tests and all that stuff. And that entire moment lasts no more than an hour. And then the rest of the week is free. And it's like, is that really what I was stressing over? Just like that, your boy is done his final RS class for the term, I think. Right now, it's gonna lock in, finish it up. And guys, I just had to deal with such a crazy disaster. I was triple booked. Let me show you what's happening. All right. So, first, I have a meeting at this time here. Wait, why is it focusing on my finger? But yes, I have a meeting there, and then I have a shoot at Cinema Club. Then I also have a master class. So I just had to figure out a way to like rearrange all of these things so that I can be present for all of them. And yeah, but guys, what they tell you about balancing school and work, hectic, absolute hell. Top of the morning, guys. Looking scruffy as hell. So it's the next day. It's a Thursday. I think I left school at like 9:30 to 10 yesterday. After I finished grading, I wish I could show you guys what this thing looks like, but I can't. I'll probably only be able to share what the project looks like once we're out of the post-production cycle and we're doing final review. But just know it looks dope. I just hope I can justify it very well aesthetically, but I think the grade looks absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, but other than that, today's another hectic day. I actually didn't end up finishing off my research paper yesterday because I had my days mixed up, and I thought I would have to be, or I thought I had the rest of the afternoon free, but then I actually had to go in and grade. So I'm gonna finish that off today, hopefully before I have to go consult. Then I have a call and another episode for Cinema Club. Also, guys, and I'm so glad that both my channel and Cinema Club exist in the same place, yeah? Every time I cut my hair, we end up not shooting. Now, I'm gonna go shoot with a scruffy head because I just didn't have the time. But yeah, anyway, let me hit the showers and yeah, see how we start this morning. Today I have a cine class and I hope the adapters have arrived for the Sigma signature prime lenses because I want to use them for final production. So, I'm finishing off my coffee right now. I think I have, yeah, so I'm finishing up my coffee right now and I have about 10 minutes to get to class. It's currently raining, which kind of sucks. Hashtag, guys, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for you guys to help me buy a car. I'm gonna need that. But yeah, so I have a cine class today. Then I have to consult. I have a shoot. I have a master class. And what else do I have? Oh yeah, a work call that I need to do virtually. I'll probably do it at the studio where we're shooting because hey, the times are a little bit tight. So yeah, guys, let's get it. Also, low key, I really do feel like DPP and pitch weeks are very, or the week of them is like very, very, very underwhelming because you have all this like pent up anxiety for such an anticlimactic end. Because I think next week I have comp test and I have a couple of things due. Comp test is no longer than 15 minutes. One of my other grading DPPs shouldn't take longer than like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and that's it. But the level of guys, you gotta do this. DPP week is coming up. No. Like it's absolutely insane. But anyway, let's get this day started. Let's do the best that we can. Let's put in our 1%, and yeah, see what this Thursday has in store, guys. We're almost at the end of the week, but worst part, I don't even get the weekend. I think for the past 2 weeks, I haven't had a weekend because there's always something happening on the weekend, right? Because I think last week we had test shoot on Saturday, so I really only had Sunday to rest. But even then, I had to get my phone fixed. And then right now, I would, in theory, have a weekend, but now I have to, or rather, all the cines in school have to do first aid training, both Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 3 or 8 to 4, somewhere there. Oh, guys. Kopa with the kind regards. Can this filmmaking, making movies, wow, no, guys. Kopa Spanish, kind regards, piggyback off Tom. I just got back home. It's a Friday afternoon, by the way. I just finished my last class for Cine for the term, and now I'm heading to my last color grading class. Oh, guys, I'm so tired. And I still have to consult for my research. And then you'd think after such a hectic couple of weeks, we'd have a weekend, right? Because we had test shoot last week. No, not even that. We have first aid from Saturday to Sunday from, I think, 8 to 3. Yo, guys, I don't know if we can believe it. The time currently is 11:20. This is about 10 minutes ahead. And I have a cine presentation that I need to finish. And on top of finishing that, I just got back home from a crew meeting. We wrapped up around like 9, but then we went to McDonald's to grab dinner. And now I just got back home and this assignment is due in literally the next 20 minutes. But because I've already done a pitch deck before, it's just about moving some things around. But yo, guys, I'm tired. And then tomorrow at 8 a.m., guess what we have? First day. Captain's log. I actually ended up not finishing my pitch deck yesterday, which is fine, because I'll just have to accept the -5% for submitting late today. But yeah, no, a dude was just running on fumes yesterday, and right now I'm in the sauna, just trying to, freshen up, wake up myself, my body, and head to this first aid training because we have to be there by, I think, 8 a.m. Yeah. Who would make a weekend activity start at 8 a.m.? It makes no sense. Yeah, no. So I ended up choosing myself yesterday. I couldn't get the pitch deck done. I was honestly like so fried. Because I had a full day of class from like 9 to 5. And then I had a crew meeting from 5 to 9. And then we went out to get food because I was honestly starving. Because I think the last meal I had at that point was probably at like 1 p.m. So yeah, no, there was no way I was gonna go into that whole thing. But I'm gonna just have to accept that -5 and hope that I at least get a 90 for my pitch deck. Then at least I only get 85%, which is still not a bad day. But guys, school is very evil. Hey, this thing of making us choose between submitting on time and just scoring high enough for it not to matter. Like, golly. Oh man. Top of the morning, another day, another dollar. It is a Saturday morning. I'm on my way to the first day class. Day 1 of, I think, 2. Yes. Guys, don't make films. Look what happened. So I think I'm gonna end this vlog right here. This week has been absolutely crazy. Apologies that you guys are meeting me in the technically 5th week going into the 6th week. Film school has been absolutely crazy, but also just adjusting to the new way that things are structured right now between film school, cinema club, and the new fellowship that I'm in right now. So yeah, but also that means there's a lot more content for you guys. So it's just a matter of how I'm gonna figure out my routine in terms of how I actually shoot all of this and then also edit it for you guys. But yes, I do need to end this vlog right here so that I can edit this one so that you guys can watch it now. Because a lot of people are being like, yo, when are you dropping the next thing? Okay, not a lot, but people. So yeah, but also I kind of like the consistency that I had last year. Not so much towards the end, but I really liked how much I was able to shoot and vlog and edit and all that stuff. So I'm hoping to continue that this year. I have another first aid session tomorrow, my last one, and then I have comp test and more presentations next week. So there's a lot that needs to get done, but I'll catch you guys up on all of that stuff. As always, it's been your favorite cinematographer here, Mutiko Echiba. Please, if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And if you're returning again, I'll settle for a like or a comment. But until next time, catch you later.